I grew up loving women, loving sex.
You grew up loving sex?
To me, I always felt like it was okay for men to go out, have sex, and, you know, cheat, come home to their family.
What are we on, Game of Thrones?
You see what I deal with every day.
Oh, what are we talking about? First of all, you said God created men to conquer, and what else?
Conquer, and women
to rule.
Cannot overpower men.
You're ridiculous.
He told me you were his ex and that you were pregnant, but and didn't know who the dad was.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, legends. Carl here, professional ice sculptor. Yeah, I carve ice wands for weddings. They last for about 4 hours before melting into puddles, which is longer than Mr. Silver's logic holding up in this courtroom. Crazy enough, though, when you think of it, people pay me to play with water. People in Antarctica must be pissed because they can do it every day, but there's no one to pay for it. Oh well. So, Mr. Silver genuinely believes God created men to cheat, and Judge Lake hit him with a Game of Thrones question, and honestly, that's the most restrained thing she could have said, because if it were me, I would have lashed out like parents lash out on their kids for breaking the visitor-only china that is stored for all to see, but for none to touch.
You ever tried beating his ass?
You must have lost your goddamn mind!
This man stood there, chest out, hair blowing in the wind or the air guard, and declared that men are meant to conquer and rule. Women cannot overpower men. He said this out loud to a judge who just so happens to be a female. The tomfoolery here is so thick you could call it Nicki Minaj. Now, Miss Reeves is trying to prove that he is the father of 7-month-old Legend, and Mrs. Silver's entire defense is that he doesn't trust her. Not because of evidence, oh no, just vibes. Bad vibes. Well, personally, I thought he did a double take like I did earlier when I found out how much diapers cost as well as simple pacifiers. And here's the thing. He's been there since day one, right? Signed the birth certificate, bought baby clothes, introduced Legend to his family. But yeah, definitely not his kid.
Mr. Silver, why do you have doubts?
I just don't trust her, Your Honor. I feel like she's tricking me into believing that I'm Legend's father. I grew up loving women, loving sex.
You grew up loving sex?
To me, I always felt like it was okay for men to go out, have sex, and, you know, cheat, come home to their family, and women can't go out, have sex, and, you know, come home, and especially with a baby, you know, trying to say that I'm his father. You know, I just want.
All of this started because all he wanted to do was cheat on me. I've been nothing but faithful to him since I first met him.
And so you believe he's projecting his unfaithfulness onto you?
Yes, ma'am.
This gonna be a long hearing.
You see what I deal with every day, right?
So in the conquering and the ruling of man, inclusive in that is the right to cheat, have other women outside the relationship, but women cannot, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so let's just say hypothetically, you're here to conquer. Why can't you conquer your doubt and conquer your fear that she's also doing something that she says she's not doing?
Well, Your Honor, I feel like if I'm out here, you know, doing what I'm doing, and she's out, you know, doing whatever she's doing, she's possibly doing the same thing.
And why would that be so wrong? Because you can't take what you dish out?
This guy wants a one-sided open relationship. That's it. He can do whatever, but she can't. And our Judge Lake asked the perfect question about him not being able to take what he dishes out. Because I don't know about you, but that sounds like someone poisoned something. If you cannot take what you're giving out to others, you don't poison something. You did something with them sources. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think this guy is giving feminism some ammo, you know? The patriarchy. Oh shit, let's not ruffle those feathers. I think what bothers me the most is that Miss Reeves is a stone-cold fox. And Miss Reeves has been faithful the whole time. 3 years of this. But because he's out cheating, he assumes she must be too. Classic projection. It's like accusing someone of eating the last cookie when you've got chocolate all over your face. You know, this kind of reminds me of the time my cousin tried to start his own micronation in his backyard and declared himself supreme leader. He made his dog the Minister of Defense, which is about the smartest thing I've witnessed him do, but at the same time, he has a corgi. So I don't think he thought that one through at all. That incident had the same level of delusion as what is happening here. Drop your thoughts in the comments because I need to know, could you ever deal with this kind of logic? Now, here's where the actual doubt comes from, and a quick peek at a bombshell Ms. Reeves reveals about the true extent of Mr. Silva's extracurricular activities.
When do you find out you're pregnant, Ms. Reeves?
Well, we was broken up at the time, but immediately, as soon as I told him that I was pregnant, he was like, okay, with who?
Your Honor, we were broken up for 4 weeks, Your Honor. I called her texting her ex.
And is that why you broke up?
Yes, Your Honor.
When you
I
confronted her with
about texting her ex. This ain't, I caught them texting multiple times, and she claims they're just friends. One day, I just decided to try to go in her phone, and she changed her password on me. And that's exactly.
But my whole thing is like, why do you keep asking me what I have to hide when every single time I turn around, it's another female texting my phone like, oh, I was just dating I was just dating your boyfriend. Your boyfriend is my boyfriend. That's our boyfriend. Like.
But it also was while you were texting your ex.
Mm-hmm. But he never saw anything in my phone like, oh, let's hang out, oh, let's chill. It was always like, hey, how are you doing? Just checking in on you, just checking up.
On multiple, on daily basis. Good morning, good nights.
If he catches you on the phone texting your ex, that could give rise to some doubt. If you then change your password so he can't see what's going on your phone, to most men, that's gonna make him think she possibly is involved with somebody else.
On her Snapchat, she's turning up, getting lit with men, drinking, smoking. So how do you expect me to believe that you've been gone for 3-4 weeks, then come back to me telling me you're pregnant?
Right, so they break up for 4 weeks because he catches her texting her ex daily good morning, good night text. She changes her password. Yeah, I get it. That raises some red flags, and even Judge Lake said it. But hear me out. Mr. Silva is mad about text messages while he's got women DMing Ms. Reeves like, that's our boyfriend. Our boyfriend. Plural. This man is out here building a portfolio of girlfriends who are now forming a collective. It's not a relationship, it's a timeshare. Everybody gets a piece. Now, the judge does try to bring some sanity to the situation, pointing out that his cheating doesn't excuse her actions. But the core issue here is his projection. He's so focused on what she might have done that he's ignoring the chaos he has already created. But the biggest question still remains. Is he the father? He's been there for legend, but he's still casting doubt, even suggesting the baby looks like Miss Reeves' ex. Holy moly. This is his final stand before the truth is revealed. And the sad thing, folks, is that babies can somehow still sense rejection or acceptance without you saying a thing. And they know this before they can get to an age where they pay insurance and can confidently tell you how you fucked up their self-esteem. So if a baby cries when you handle it, it just knows that it knows you're full of shit. And it doesn't want you to smear that shitty energy onto itself. Best believe.
During this pregnancy, Mr. Silva, are you accompanying Ms. Reeves to doctor's appointments? Are you involved? Or are you basically just being standoffish because you don't think it's your child?
Your Honor, as soon as she told me, I told her who was the father. So I did not believe I was the father, and I was not with her during her pregnancy. I was only there to be supportive during the birth.
So in that moment, despite your doubts, you said, I want to be there at the hospital when the baby
Yes, and throughout the whole time I'm telling her I want a DNA test. In the hospital, none but her family was there. I was by myself. I came in. As soon as the legend was born, the doctor came in the room, straight to me and gave me the paper. I didn't want to make her look bad, so
so you signed the birth certificate.
Yes.
But now Legend is 7 months old.
And I've been there
since day one.
Since day one.
I got him clothes, everything he needed. I take care of him. I let him meet my family. I just needed this DNA test. I want this child to be mine, and I really, hoping that the results saying that I'm his father, because if he's not, then she got to kick rocks. She got to go. I can't look at her the same. I can't respect her. That's not my father. That's not my child. I can't be a father to somebody else's child.
In the case of Reeves versus Silva, when it comes to 7-month-old Legend Silva, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Silva, you are the father.